Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at another episode on Jamb likely questions. So the first question goes thus: the correct order of increasing boiling points for the following compound is A. We have methane, we have ethane, we have propane, we have butane. That's for A. B. We have butane, we have propane, we have ethane, and we have methane. C. We have ethane, we have methane, we have butane, and we have propane. D. Propane, butane, methane, and what? Ethane. So how can you easily pick the correct answer if you are given a question like this? Note one thing: if there is an increase in the number of alkane, so there will also be an increase in the position at which the alkane are being arranged. So with this, that will lead to what we call a strong van der Waals force. And if you are going to look at this van der Waals force, we take a look at the types of chemical bonding. And as we all know that the weakest force among the chemical bonding is van der Waals force. So note one thing: with increase in the number of alkane, there's as well increase in the molecular mass of the alkane members, which lead to stronger van der Waals force. So with that, this is methane, the first member of alkane. This is ethane, the second member of alkane. This is propane, the third member of alkane, and this one is butane, the fourth member of alkane. That's that I can say there's an increase in the alkane, which leads to the increase in molecular mass. Because if you are starting with the methane, the molecular mass of this is smaller compared to the molecular mass of what? Ethane, and the molecular mass of propane is greater than the molecular mass of ethane, while the molecular mass of butane is greater than the molecular mass of propane. So guys, the answer is A, because with increase in alkane, there is increase in molecular mass of the members of alkane, which lead to stronger van der Waals force. Is that clear now? So let's take a look at the second question. The first thing to understand about this second question is that they said the structure above reacts with propanol to give what? You can easily deduce the answer without knowing the compound given on the board. So this particular compound, this functional group is called the alkanoic, which is a carboxylic acid. So now, how many carbon atoms do you have? We have two. With that, this particular compound will give us what we call ethanoic acid. So now, if this ethanoic acid should react with propanol, what is the final product? And note one thing, that for every carboxylic reacting with alkanol acid, there's what we call an esterification reaction. Is that clear now? So come closer. With this now, I can say that I have propanol is C3H7OH. This is propanol, plus this. We have 1, and the functional group, we have OH. So one thing you need to know is that if you are given a question like this, the functional group here is OH. Are you with me now? And the functional group here is COOH. So now, one of these hydrogen here will attach itself to this. With that, we are going to have water plus. So we are left with what, guys? We have C3H7, and here we have CH3 and COO. So this one would be the starting for the product we have here. So we have CH3, COO, C3H7. What we have here initially before we remove the H, is ethanoic acid, and this functional group here is known as alkanoids, the esters. So this will give us ethanoids, and what we have here is C3H7, and go back to the parent alkane. Another alkene, C3H7, is propene. So this will give us propene ethanoids. What did I call it? Propene ethanoate, you're not asked to name the compound, rather you're asked to only pick the correct answer when ethanoic reacts with what? Propanol. So if you look at the first one here, CH3 is methyl, CH3CO is ethanoate, this is methyl ethanoate. B is the answer because looking at the reaction we have here, our product is propyl ethanoate. So B is the correct answer. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, and if you have any question, do have to drop it in the comment box. Thanks.